Everyone, it's Fresh Sleeved. I'm just making sure that my camera's working. I'm trying to use Photo Booth today because I've tried to record a video for the last 3 weeks, and every time I go to upload it, YouTube will not accept it. I don't know what's going on. So if you could all let me know down below what program you use to make your YouTube videos, I'd really love to know, especially because the quality on this is not very good. And I'm using just my regular MacBook, so I don't know what's going on. Anyway, let's talk about why I'm here today. 11 weeks ago, March 14th, 2014, I had a vertical sleeve gastrectomy at Toby Hospital in Wareham, Massachusetts. My highest weight, I think was 228. My surgery weight was 225 day of, and today, 11 weeks out, I am 182, which is totally insane. So it's been 11 weeks after surgery. I now pretty much am on full foods, so I can basically have anything, as long as it's, low fat, high in protein, low in sugar, low carbs. It's pretty easy at this point. Once you go through like the liquid stage and then the mushy stuff, and you're on that for 8, 9, 10 weeks. Once you're done with that, you really can't have anything. So I really don't find it to be that bad or that limiting, especially because now I don't want to eat anything bad. I really don't. I mean, the other day I was at, for work, we were moving a store, and, the office bought everyone pizza, and I had my Quest bar, and that's what I ate while everyone else was eating pizza. And I told my boyfriend that when I got home, and he was like, "Oh, why don't you could have had like a quarter of a piece." And I said, "It's not about that. Like, I know I could have had anything. I just didn't want it. And I've been doing really well, and I don't want anything to hinder my progress." So I think that's one of the biggest things with vertical sleeve or any weight loss surgery, is just really trying to find a balance between what you're used to, what you crave, and what you can have now, and taking old recipes of things that you liked and making them healthier versions of them for you to have now. And I have friends that have also had this surgery. I have a friend that had Roux-en-Y a week after me, and she wrote on her Facebook that she was making tacos. And she's a week behind me, but she was making tacos on corn tortillas with chicken and cheese and salsa that she made. And another Roux-en-Y patient went on there and was just putting her on blast, saying like, "What are you doing? That's going to make you go back to eating poorly." And she said, "No, I just had one taco and I was totally fine." So I just found it weird. I see that stuff every now and then online, but it's usually everyone being very supportive of each other. So it's strange, and it kind of really bummed me out to see someone being so critical of another person that had the surgery, who was doing the things that our nutritionist told her to do, and sticking to her food plan and doing everything the way that she was supposed to. She's doing great. Steph, you rule. You're absolutely killing it. Don't let anyone tell you that you're not. That's wrong. But anyway, my mother also had the surgery too, and she's doing really great. And for a while, she was struggling with like body image, but from other people, like telling her that she looked sick and that she was a bag of bones, like my own grandmother. It's really difficult for people in your family to see you look differently than you used to. And I think that it was most frustrating because those same people weren't saying, "Oh, you're too overweight," or "Maybe you should lose some weight," or "Maybe you should look into getting a nutritionist, you got to do something for your health." Like, those people were not concerned when we were overweight. But now that we are losing weight, they're suddenly concerned with how we look. So make sure that you love how you look. Make sure that you feel confident. I've never felt as confident as I do now because I'm so in control of what I'm doing, what I'm eating, my activity, how I live every day. I also see people that drink 11 weeks out. I haven't had a drink in, let's see, well, I don't really drink. I never really was a drinker. I probably only had like 2 beers a month. But I mean, I'm 28 years old. I go out with a lot of people to shows like, and everybody drinks, but I really never was like that. So it's not that bad for me. But the other day someone asked me how long it had been, and I have on my phone, I don't know if you can see my face in this picture. I'm trying to make it so it shows it because it's hilarious. But it says, oh, if I go closer maybe. Yep, 77 days. That is my face. That is my face on the day of surgery. Very round. Whatever. Not so much anymore. Don't really think I have 2 chins anymore, but still working on it. Every day is a new day to try to get a little bit healthier. So it's going really well. I just wanted to show a couple of the things that I bought recently. I've been going to more natural food stores, or today I went to a place called Alternative Market. It's in Attleboro, Mass, and I got some plant-based protein. I've been watching a lot, maybe it's not a good thing, but I've been watching a lot of documentaries like on Netflix. Last night I watched Farmageddon, which is about the government shutting down small farms for one reason or another, having no proof as to any violations on the farm's parts, but it was like a series of like family-owned and operated farms getting shut down because they refused to use pesticides. Or the saddest thing was a sheep farmer. All of the sheep were killed because they said they had mad cow disease, and then they did all these studies, and years later it came to light that there was absolutely no mad cow disease, nothing wrong with sheep, and they all were murdered anyway. I'm having a real big problem right now where I feel like I'm eating a lot of meat, and I've always eaten meat. I've never been a vegetarian. I've eaten less meat in my life. I always have eaten chicken. I'm trying to get into more fish, seafood stuff. I've been having shrimp a lot. But I recently have felt like all of the protein I'm getting is from meat. So I watched Forks Over Knives, which you can watch on Netflix too, about plant-based diets where people are getting enough protein. I realize now after the surgery we have to have more protein than most people, so that's really where my focus is. But if anyone that watches this is a vegetarian or a vegan, or you just eat a lot of plant-based proteins, let me know what you do, or any website that you use, because I'm trying to get into that more, to get a little bit away from the meat. Also milk. I'm trying to get away from cow's milk. Today I bought at Alternative Market cashew milk and almond milk that's got extra protein. I'm a little concerned with how they get extra protein in it, but we'll see. I also heard that I can make my own almond milk with my juicer, so I'll try to do that and I'll do a review of it. I'm going to do my next video. I'll do the review of the almond butter and the cashew butter, and I bought Spirotine. It's like a protein chocolate, high protein energy meal. It's made with spirulina, so it's supposed to have natural energy, which is pretty big for me. I just have been feeling kind of sluggish. Maybe it's because I've been working out more, so I'm getting a little bit more tired. I fall asleep easier at night, which is awesome. But either way, when I'm at work, I can get a little bit tired. But there's no GMOs, certified organic. It's got 14 grams of protein, but obviously with almond milk or coconut milk or whatever I'm going to use, there'll be added protein to that as well. So it's not as much as my regular protein shake, but honestly, I don't like some of the things that are in my regular protein shake, and I'm trying to get away from artificial sweeteners because I've noticed when I'm eating Greek yogurt with artificial sweeteners, the back of my throat starts to hurt. So I don't know if that's from the sweetener or what, but I've noticed it only when I'm eating things that I see Splenda in. So I also got, now that I can have grains in week 11, I can start incorporating grains. I got the Bare Naked. It's almond, honey almond. It's got 10 grams of protein in it in a quarter of a cup. So I'll put the quarter of the cup in my yogurt. And if anybody else has that with Greek yogurt, let me know, because it's kind of weird and it's really upsetting to me because I want to be able to eat it because it is so much better than regular yogurt. But I am going to the farmer's market tomorrow, the Hope Street Farmer's Market in Pawtucket, and I'm going to get some yogurt. And I can't get raw milk because it's illegal to buy in Rhode Island, which is absolutely insane. But I can get it in Massachusetts. But tomorrow I'm going to get cheeses and mozzarella from a local farm at the farmer's market. So I'm pretty excited about that. But I do the yogurt with the granola as a snack sometimes for chips. I'll just have a couple of these. I think I showed the quinoa chips in one of the other videos. This is a different brand of them. I just got them at TJ Maxx today because I needed something to have on my way home so I wasn't starving. Not that I'm getting hungry. Like, I don't get hunger pains, but I do start to notice when my body needs to eat something. These are the Gold Bomb ones, and this is the multigrain quinoa chips. There's 3 grams of protein and 100 calories and 19 crisps. And I probably only ate like 5. I also got the cashew dark chocolate almond bars. They have 6 grams of protein, 130 calories, and 20 carbs. Not that bad. One of my new favorite things, I got these just at Target, I think, the Jacksonville turkey sausage. These are, for one link, it's 120 calories, 2 sugars, 10 grams of protein, and 4 carbs. So it's really not that bad. And I tried to have it on a piece of bread, the multigrain sprouted wheat bread that I bought at Trader Joe's. It was just too heavy. I couldn't do it. And so I just ended up having the chicken sausage, and I was totally fine. I get a lot of stuff at Trader Joe's in the frozen section, but I'm going to start to try to get away from that and buy some stuff at the farmer's market. I know it's expensive for the meat at the farmer's market, but I'll know where it came from. I'll know what's in it. It doesn't have any hormones injected into it. And it's just generally better for me. And now that I'm not spending so much money on eating food out at restaurants all the time or ordering takeout or whatever, I figure it'd be better off spending money on things that I know that are good for me. A quick recipe that I made the other day, there's a website called twosleevers.com, and it's a husband and wife couple that both have sleeves. They've had them for years, and they both don't really know how to cook, but they enjoy cooking, so it's like easy recipes for people that are just learning how to cook, which is pretty much what I do. I love to cook, but I don't really know techniques. Like, I never broiled anything until I made their recipe. But it's very simple and actually pretty inexpensive. I bought a pound of lean hamburger. I cooked that up, and I used taco seasoning, 2 tablespoons of taco seasoning. Easy, make that, put it aside. Then you take sweet peppers, mini sweet peppers, and you get a ton of them in the bag, so I'll be able to eat these for a while. I'll probably just chop them up and have hummus on them or something. But you take those, cut them in half, seed them, gut them, and then you take the taco meat and mix it with any cheese that you want. I used the whipped Philadelphia chive cream cheese with the meat, and I put them into the pepper halves, and I wrapped them in turkey bacon, and then I broiled them for like 10 minutes. I flipped them over halfway, and they were awesome, but they call them like pepper poppers. They're, at least 10 grams of protein in one of the halves with the meat and the bacon, turkey bacon, and the cheese. And they were delicious and easy to make, so I really liked it. But I'll put the link down below for 2 sleevers. And I don't think there's anything else I've tried. I bought this at Tiger Milk. I bought this little bar at the alternative market too, just as a quick thing because they were on sale. And it's 1 bar is 150 calories, 18 carbs, 13 sugars, and 6 grams of protein. Normally that's too much for me. I do like Quest bars because they're 1 gram of sugar. Someone at the work meeting where everybody was eating pizza, I was eating my Quest bar and he had his Cliff bar, and we compared, and he could not believe how much better the Quest bar was than that, and now he's gonna go and get some. So it's great. You can make a lot of things with it. I make a lot of little pie cake things, or I made cookie crisp with the cookies and cream Quest bar. But all the recipes are up online. It's really easy to make. So I'll do a quick body shot at 11 weeks at 182 pounds, post-op from vertical sleeve gastrectomy. Okay. I don't know how far back I can go. Into the doorway. Front of the door. Sideways. Shirt's a little puffy, but back. Side. But yeah, feeling good. Let me know how you're feeling. Have a good one.